Hello to you and welcome to Goal Predictions in partnership with Paramatch. It's the last date, my people. It's about to get real like orange peel. It's serious stuff and some primetime, showtime matchups to talk through. Alongside me to do so is my co-host, the wonderful She Knows Ball. It's Jessica Black. Hello, Jessica.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
This is what I'm telling you right now. When I say there's serious primetime matchups, there's ones that really hold some weight. And I'll tell you why. Because alongside Jessica is the international man of mystery from round the way, representing the Francais. I don't need to tell you who I'm rocking with. So it's about to get heated. What a show we have for you coming up. Just Know Predictions is presented by Paramatch. This FIFA World Cup, play like a champion with Paramatch, the #1 global gaming platform. Go to the Paramatch website, sign up with the link in the description and get a guaranteed 150% welcome bonus. The first game that we're going to be talking about is England versus France. Deary me, what a quarterfinal that is. A quarterfinal that not only is separated by a small bit of water, a semi-final that features two countries that have come across each other in previous quarterfinals in the last 20 years. And to be quite honest with you, mate, I just really don't want to lose to you.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure you don't, man. Life, sometimes you don't get what you want.
So this is obviously the dynamic for the coming, like, whatever minutes. This guy's confident, as, you know what I mean?
I'm chilling.
And I'm kind of just trying to fight for my boys, really. Yeah, so to avoid me and this wonderful man going at each other for 10 minutes, can we get the objective view to open England versus France?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, France-England could be a final in terms of the quality of the teams. I think a lot of people would like to see these two maybe meet up further down the line, but they're meeting now. And so one of the big guys is going to go out. And so that's why there's so much on the line here. There's going to be so many different matchups. We haven't seen anybody really be able to stop Mbappe, so it's going to be interesting to see how Southgate sets up the team to try to do that. And then England, a team that I still don't think people are really maybe giving enough credit to because they're not Jogo Bonito. You know, they don't have a Messi or Ronaldo. They have a good team structure that works for them, and they have young players that are stepping up and some really experienced guys that are doing the thing. So I think England have a really good chance. I really do think it comes down to stopping Mbappe, though. And I'm not sure how they're going to do that because Walker didn't look fully fit to me against Senegal.
Maybe not.
So yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, that's England's kind of only hope there. It's like, don't worry, guys, Kyle Walker is fast.
Yeah.
This is basically that.
How does one stop Mbappe? You're a man that watches Liga a fair bit, a man that watches the French national team.
How does one stop Mbappe? Saliba. It's the only one we did it. Only one we did it back in Marseille, but he's French, so he's with us now. So how can someone stop Mbappe? We still don't know. We still do not know. So unless you break his legs, don't do that. Thank you. Mbappe is unstoppable.
France have done a decent job on England in big tournament games. But, like, you know, this isn't going to be easy, you know. This isn't a rollover, you know.
I'm not saying
the French are bare confident.
No, we're not. We're chilling.
Nah, I've been chatting to them, innit? I've been chatting to them in the streets.
There's confidence and being chill. We're scared of no one. That's it. We're just scared of no one. We're not like, we're going to batter England. We're the best. We're like, no, we're scared of no one. We're going to take the game how it goes. We will see how it goes. As of now, we're not scared of England. We're not scared of no one. That's it.
Other than Kylian, what are you enjoying about this France team?
Giroud. Giroud's the living legend of this nation. Highest top scorer of the national team. He deserves it. He's the GOAT, the greatest, honestly. And then you got Dembele as well. Dembele was just like playing and balling and dribbling.
He's going to have to go one-on-one against Luke Shaw.
Since he got married, this guy is just a wonderful player. And marriage is so important in life.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, to go on the other side of that, because we're talking a lot about how great France are. Somebody else who's having a good tournament, but people are acting like he's not, is Harry Kane. Like, you talk about Giroud. Harry Kane is also a really good, like, complete number 9. And
Harry Kane's 4 times the player Ollie is, man.
He's starting to
Let's
show up.
look at the trophy cabinet, please, people. I'm just saying, but it's okay. Let's keep going with Kane.
Carry on. Quick, however many seconds you want on Jude Bellingham. Open queue.
Yeah, I mean, watching him in person, you don't get that when you watch him on the TV screen. It's just, TV doesn't do him justice. He's big, strong, technically good enough, can defend, tackle, and he set his intention so early against Senegal to press them. He set the tone, and like as a 19-year-old to be leading from midfield like that, I
From
thought was
centre mid, the guy's gone. That's
it was
legs.
insane, and like he's just a phenomenal player, and that's somebody that France is going to have to watch out for. Because again, like we're talking about all of the great players that they have, and they have those types of players, but they don't have a Jude Bellingham. And I've actually seen, hold on really quick. I know you're going to say too many.
Yeah, of course I'm going to say too many. Go ahead.
But like we know Tchouameni is going to like sit deep and like do his thing. But one of the comparisons that I've seen of Jude Bellingham has actually been like maybe a less of a good passer Pogba. And I see that. I see that box to box being able to do it all as a complete midfielder, which I don't think Tchouameni is. So again, France do not have a Jude Bellingham.
On that note, here's what I got for you, my people. I'm gonna ask you for a prediction. So I'm gonna go with you first, then me, and just
cool. It's going to be a 2-0 for France.
You're too confident.
2-0 for me, yeah.
It's not confidence. It's no confidence. Because you see, England, the way they play in the beginning of their games, they always seem to be scared. They always seem to be, are we able to do it? It's knockout stage, blah, blah, blah. The mindset is weird, it's a little bit weird. And then when they put a goal in, they're like, okay, let's go and try.
We are good at football.
We're good at football, you know them ones, yeah? So I think that France, they're just going to go straight in. A little Giroud, 1-0, a little Mbappe, 2-0, and then bam, we can go to sleep, go to bed. That's it.
All right, I'm not going to listen to any of that. It's going to be 3-1 England. Phil Foden, Jude Bellingham are going to star, and Harry Kane is going to score 2. Mighty Blighty all the way to the top. That's what I'm trying to say. 3. Thank you very much. So, Jess, after that, what have you got?
You guys were going to penalties on the.
So
we're going to penalties.
Penalties with the English.
Absolutely.
You could have just gone a young 4-0 England. No problem.
No, I'm not going to do that because first of all, I need this game to last as long as possible because this was supposed to be like a final. So I needed to go all the way into extra time and into penalties. I think these teams are more evenly matched than people are saying. Beyond Mbappe, if you start going player for player, I start to see more like for like. I'm not seeing France as like so much better. I'm not seeing it. So for me, I'm gonna go all the way through. I'm gonna go 1-1, and then I'm gonna go France on penalties.
The only 2 people that don't believe in France here.
Right. Okay. I will move on from it. Listen, about Oli Giroud. I'm not forgetting them crimes at Arsenal, big man. All right? I'm not forgetting them. I'm not forgetting them times there.
He's not the same fella.
Just know.
Just like Benzema, he's not the same fella. The wine is tasty.
As if I needed more reason to get excited about England, we caught up with John Stones talking about the World Cup, scoring in the World Cup, and what it means playing, having been out of the side for a little bit of time.
Here we go. I'll put it there.
What's it like to score at a World Cup?
Surreal. Doesn't seem like I've scored at a World Cup. When I did it, especially, I didn't after the game, didn't feel like I'd scored. It's just strange. Like, couldn't have dreamt of doing that for England as a kid, you know. So, crazy feeling.
What's Gareth Southgate like as a manager?
For me, he's an incredible manager. What he's done in the time that I've been with him, changing the team, new players hit the scene and always managing to balance that, when to bring them in and when to kind of integrate them into the team, because football's always moving, it's always progressing, so I don't think if we had another manager we could have done it any better at all. What
are your ambitions for the World Cup this year?
To pick the real one up. You know, the aim is always to win it, and I don't think you should be in it if that's not your mindset, you know, because anything can happen. We proved that 2-0 down at 60, 70 minutes against Aston Villa last season. We ended up scoring 3 goals to win the Premier League, and you would have said, and I thought at times, it's done.
How are you going to deal with the pressure and expectation?
Personally, as I always do, is not listen to anything and just focus on what I can control and what I can do. I was out of the team for maybe a year or something, and that stung and like really hurt me. So you get dark times and think, will I play again for England? And I had those thoughts at times, and then you come round, and so I grab it with both hands and cherish every moment. I hope we can get the real one again.
Give it a little kiss.
I can't kiss it yet.
General John Stones. He, much like any normal bloke, being like, oh, I can't believe I've scored at a World Cup.
Like messing with a World Cup to me is always touching the trophy like this, you know, like I'm always like, don't do that yet, don't do that yet. You know that one, yeah.
You don't want to kiss it.
You don't want to kiss it.
Yeah, I like what he said about Southgate, to be honest, because I do think that he gets a lot of, criticism for a coach that's done pretty well.
The thankless job.
Yeah, the players seem to really like him and buy into what he's doing, so it was nice to hear that part.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, prime time, showtime matchups, they continue. What do I have for you? Morocco qualify for the last 8 after winning against Spain on penalties. Hakimi with a young dink. Little penguin celebration to knock out the Spanish. This is Mediterranean settings. Morocco are just there. They've just whacked out Spain, who are just there, and Portugal are just over here. This is all very much within the scope, you get me? It's not Argentina, Netherlands. It's all there. What a matchup. The lay of the land, Morocco versus Portugal.
Man.
Portugal just spanked Switzerland.
Portugal, bro.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Deary me.
I was there and it was a bloodbath.
It was a training game.
It was.
It was banter.
Yeah.
Because Switzerland hasn't been like that bad in the tournament, you know? Like, I wasn't expecting such a trashing like that. It was, yeah.
No, they haven't. They were defensively stout against Brazil. They were stout against Cameroon. They conceded 2 good striker goals against Serbia, but brought themselves, they beat them 3-2. Deary me.
I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened.
Yeah, Goncalo Ramos, a 21-year-old at Benfica, he's scored a good amount of goals for Benfica this year, 14 goals. His price, going straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
Yesterday's price is
It's
not today's price.
It's not that. It's not that.
Yeah.
Benfica knows how to negotiate.
Benfica are sitting there like, woof, yes.
Benfica.
Predictions-wise, Jess, I'll come to you first.
Yeah, Morocco has done well, but they're not scoring goals. And Portugal look like they just put their foot on the gas. They look like they just started to put their foot on the gas. So I'm actually going to go with a 2-0 win for Portugal.
Okay.
Morocco, they're not going to roll over, but they're not going to have enough. There's no way for me.
Morocco don't concede, They don't concede. I'm very tricky about that one.
Could have against Spain.
You could have. But they didn't. They did it. 1-0 Morocco.
Yes.
Ziyech banger from afar, screamer,
A
fantastic.
vintage Morocco performance.
Morocco,
no attacking, just one little bit of magic from Ziyech.
Ziyech, let's
Why
go.
not, mate?
Defense, Amrabat again. I believe it. I want to believe it.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to go 3-1 Portugal.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Portugal. Spain could have scored if they had goal scorers. How does Spain not got strikers?
Should have started Morata.
But Portugal do. Portugal have jogadores and goal scorers. So I'm going to go Portugal. Guys, there you go, 3-1. That's what I'm trying to give you. All right, well, some primetime, showtime matchups. This is the World Cup. This is football heritage. We are right in the mix. I want to say a massive thank you to my co-host, the wonderful Jessica Black. She knows ball. And alongside her, the international man of mystery from round the way, DSK. I, of course, am just a little bit scared for our matchup, but we'll get to that when we need to get to that, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Don't forget to check out all the Paramatch odds using the link below and wake up the game and score your winning goal in every FIFA World Cup match with Paramatch. Get involved. My people just know my name's Jans and I'm just a little bit scared for England versus France, but that's absolutely fine. Just remember, it's nice to be nice, and I'll see you next time.